It's kinda crazy. The kinds of
Hi lovelies, we're gonna go ahead and get started with this makeup routine by first kicking it off with getting the face ready for the piles of makeup. We're gonna be using the e.l.f. Cosmetics Hydrating Primer, and one of the first things we're gonna go ahead and start doing is applying a very small amount of product into our face. We're gonna go ahead and apply it first on whichever side cheek of our face and start going into small circular motions around that small area. We want to make sure that we first start with one area and then move on to the other side, just to make sure that product is good and balanced well onto our skin. After that, we want to go ahead and continue on using small amounts of product, as we're able to see on the camera right now. Very small amount, not big, not too much product. I went ahead and added some onto my forehead just because I am going to be applying makeup on my forehead. And this primer is only necessary to apply on the areas where you're going to put actual makeup into your skin. If you're not going to put makeup on a certain specific area of your face, then just don't apply primer there unless you would like to. Then that is more of a personal choice. This is how it should look. It should have a little bit of a shine on its skin, but other than that, we should be good to go for now. Alright, next up, we're gonna go ahead and start applying the foundation. I am using the e.l.f. Cosmetics foundation, which looks a little something like this. It looks gorgeous, I know. e.l.f. Cosmetics is the best in my opinion. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and apply it onto the hand. Usually what I like to do, since this is a liquid product, I apply it onto my hand so that way I make sure I am not using that much product, especially since one of the things I notice when it comes to the foundation product in liquid is that sometimes when we apply too much foundation, we tend to make a change into our skin tone color, but that is what I want to avoid in this situation, which is why I apply it onto my hand instead of applying it directly onto my face. Then I go ahead and grab a brush and start applying it into little polka dot motions. I don't know exactly what's it called. There's supposed to be a proper name for it, but I call it a little polka dot motion. After that, I go ahead and start blending it well into my skin, making sure that I'm keeping the balance, of course, of my skin, and also making sure that I'm not over applying it, because then I don't want to change the overall skin tone color of my face. That is definitely something we want to avoid at all times. Again, let's go ahead in the blending. Blend, blend, blend. Looks fabulous. Keep on going with the same motion, and I applied some on my glasses, but I don't want to take them off, so we will just keep them on for now, just because I look terrible without glasses. I personally don't like the way I look without glasses. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and use a small mirror that I had around just so I can sort of guide myself and make sure that I am doing this correctly, because if I don't see myself in the mirror, I know I am not gonna do the applying of foundation correctly. Other than that, we're gonna continue blending, making sure that everything is well balanced. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and move on to using our concealer. One of the tricks that I learned from watching a YouTube video a long while ago is that you're supposed to create sort of a triangle on your face. And this triangle method, it helps out with making sure that you're not using that much product, but also making sure that you have as much product as possible, to the point where you're going to be able to cover those small spots that you need to have covered and that the foundation has not covered just yet. I went ahead and used a different brush for this application of the concealer product, and the reason for that is because I don't want to mix up the foundation brush with the concealer brush, just for the fact that these two products are two different kinds of products, although they're both makeup products, but they're different kinds. So just for the sake of it, I'm just going to keep them separate by using two different brushes. And bonus tip, make sure that you do, please, and I suggest this highly, make sure that you do end up washing your brushes after each makeup application, just to make sure that the bacteria does not add up, and also so that it does not damage your overall skin. Anyways, with that, we're gonna go ahead and start blending. Of course, blending is our new best friend, making sure that everything is well balanced. Also in the nose, if you apply, making sure that the nose looks marvelous, gorgeous, wonderful, making sure that we look our very best. That is the end goal for this product. I went ahead now and I'm gonna start applying some eyeshadow onto my eyelids. I went ahead and take my glasses off, making sure that there is no moisture on my eyelids, nothing on the way before my application of the eyeshadow. Of course, I want to make sure that everything is good to go. We're looking fabulous, awesome. And now I'm gonna go ahead and start applying this product by using a natural color first to apply it, just to have it as the base of this new look. I went ahead and used a mirror to help me out with the application of this product, just because I think I'm not that good with applying eyeshadow, and I regularly don't apply eyeshadow as much into my makeup routine, unless of course it is a special occasion. Then that should be one of the only moments when I do apply eyeshadow onto my eyes. Other than that, I am not a big fan of eyeshadow. And yes, the look right now, it's not looking as fabulous, but I am trying my best. Lovelies, if you have any suggestions for how to apply eyeshadow, please let me know in the comments down below. I would very much like to know your tips and tricks to apply eyeshadow. Of course, help me out, teach me a little something. Let's chat in the comments down below. Let's have a conversation. I would love to hear your thoughts. Anyways, lovelies, we went ahead and continued with the process, of course using the mirror to help me out, and this is how it turned out.
It's kinda crazy, the kinds of things life throws at you.